And we're back. Minnesota is Rust. 2013 Honda CRV. You can see we finally got a little bit of snow, so we got a little bit of salt, spray everywhere. We are getting a rattle at idle under load from our tensioner. So, with that being said, if you're going to dig in, you might as well do everything else around it. So this has 115, just over 115 on it, everything original. So this is one of the first years that has electric power steering. So there is no power steering pump on the top to get out of the way. Just the washer, pardon me, just the radiator overflow reservoir that we will sneak out of the way. So we're going to replace the idler pulley, which is right there. And then right below it, we've got the tensioner, Duralast, because it was the cheapest.
Doesn't Duralast do batteries?
I don't know, maybe. So, Duralast, idler pulley on the top, tensioner pulley right below it. And then while we were there, might as well put a new belt. So we've got some wind. We got the new belt just stretching out, hanging out where it's warm, not hot, just warm, to help get the memory out of that a little bit. This is factory everything here so far, so never been touched. We bought this at it was just over 30,000, so 115 now. A lot of people have been driving it here and there and everywhere, so we will get digging in on this guy.
I didn't need to take that bolt out.
Oh, we're professionals. Okay, lesson learned. This is a non-power steering version, which we knew that.
Well, it's electric power steering.
Electric power steering.
It is not belt driven.
So the pulley that we picked up is smooth.
Which, the smooth one
Which is the same pulley
as
as
that.
the tensioner. We need a
Ribbed one.
We need a groove one. And nobody has those in stock. And it's Sunday. Angry. And it's Sunday, and we need to get it back on the road for tomorrow. We got places to go, people to see. So, we are going to order one, much to our chagrin, which means we get to take it apart again next weekend. Oh, yeah. But that shouldn't be too bad since we'll have all the bolts out.
Can we just put it back together how it is? Oh, we already took the belt off, so.
Already took the belt out. So we got the new belt. We'll sneak in there. New tensioner. And the idler. So it should be as easy as slide the belt to the side. Sneaking that guy in and out. And then slide the belt back on. But, yeah. So what's interesting about this is on the tensioner, the idler bolts on the top, right off of that guy, and the tensioner is held on with 3 bolts, 1 in the middle, and 2 on the side.
We're gonna get the one down right here.
There's one you have to go by feel because you can't hook any peepers on it.
These two are easy. It's the one down here.
Yeah. Of course, you see the race car here in the background. We're gonna get on that in a little bit, but we got some work to do. And by the way, if you have one fog light that goes on in your car, maybe putting a halogen bulb on there doesn't work. But we're pretty sure
Don't buy this.
getting cheap.
So do not buy the Blazer LED.
They probably work
Accents?
just fine. Work just fine.
Accents.
For like
Sadness.
a tractor or maybe a race mower.
And depression.
They will not ease your depression, if that's what we're saying. So
It's bad.
we won't do a product review on those right now. That, you know what? If you put 2 candles next to it, it's about the same as 0.12 amperes. But Okay, we're not judging, but we're judging.
We're judging very hard.
So, we're gonna bring that pulley back tomorrow, order the right one. We'll probably rock out of it or Amazon on it because it'll be cheaper. And we'll do that swap next time. There we go. Ooh, we gotta get way in there.
Can we go back to that? So we need to break this loose to get, because it's going to be way easier to take this apart.
Yep, I agree. So you go the other way.
So instead of pulling it, I'll push it.
Yep. Okay. This is tricky because it sinks. The bolt is sunk in there, kind of, so it's not ideal, but it works. There we go. We got it. Professionals in every way, right here. Never. Except for when the crow's foot gets stuck, but that's okay. Okay, we'll come back. Oh, you know what? It hit the ground. That's what we want to hear, right? As opposed to plinko, and it just doesn't make a sound, and you don't win. But we're coming back. Okay. Old tensioner out. Took a variety of tools to make that happen. We got thumb ratchets. We got stubby ratchets. Stubby flexi ratchets. Now we continue to fight. Fight the good fight. There's one bolt you can almost get your finger on. Not necessarily get your eyeballs on.
You can see it.
And that's this bolt right here.
You just can't get your fingers on.
So, goes down low. We're trying to put it back in without taking the pulley off.
Which we're about to take the pulley off.
And we may need to take the pulley off, which is okay. We're trying to do it without doing that. So, we're getting there. So, if you want to get that bolt on without taking the pulley off, it can be done, but it takes a special combination of things to make it work.
So we used a 12-point socket and a little 1-inch extension with a thumb ratchet, and we got it in a decent bit. And then we used this little oddly specifically sized SK extension, 1/4-inch, a little ratchet, and spun in some more, and we got it to bottom out. So now we needed to get a little bit of torque on it. So we used a combination of 2 1-inch extensions and a 12-point socket from one of our many Craftsman sets. We have like 15 sets sitting up
We
there.
got a few over there.
This one was completely unused. So this deep one was working, except for it was just a little bit too short compared to this one. So we just found another one of these, and they just perfectly worked out. A 12-point gave us just enough swing to.
So 6, of course, is for, you won't strip anything typically, but 12, we had such limited swing with limited space. We are professionals. Last but not least, we got the bolt in the middle to put in, so we'll do that. A little bit of Loctite on there, just give her a snug, and we're good with that. But yes, that was an adventure, and that's why the tools and the sockets and the adapters keep piling up as you work on it. Everything that needs to be installed, except for the part we don't have, has been installed. Bolts have been tightened. Now we just got to get the new belt in place where the old belt was. Always a challenge. Here we go. The belt fought us well, but we got her in there. That's a pain. Like I said, we're going to order the correct idler, and we'll do that maybe next weekend. Bring back the one that does not work, and make sure you properly install the side cover.
I fixed it.
What's Oh, we took the cover off to get and make sure the belt is routed properly under the crank and under the AC compressor down there. Right down there. So, some of the Christmas tree buttons work and some don't. And so we're have to order some of those for now. Zip ties are perfect.